Clean before the cleaners come. Welcome to Simplified Sparky Marketing. Is it just me or does anybody else do that where you race around your home and you tuck stuff away, sweep the floors and everything, you get everything ready for the cleaner and you're like, why the fuck am I getting a cleaner? Aren't they meant to be doing this? Imagine if someone wired before the electrician came. You rock around to the house and they're like, we've actually just run all the cables for you and we've actually cut out the jib rock where the power point is going to go as well. Just basically have to fit it off. That would be the dream. That would be the dream client. So yesterday I received a lead for my electrical business and it was truly an eye-opener for me. And the reason was when the lead came in the inquiry, it was blatant AI. It was just the way it was laid out was so obvious that this gentleman was using AI to inquire for the lead. But what really caught my eye was down the end of the inquiry, I've got it set up in such a way that it tracks where the links come from. So if they send an inquiry from a specific page in the website, it tracks that link and it will appear in the inquiry form as well when it comes across and goes into ServiceMate, etc. ServiceMate's the job management software that I use. And the inquiry had the page it came from, and then it had a question mark, and then it had equals ChatGPT search. And this is the start of the future for me. This is what I predicted. This is what the way the future is going to go. And this is what you're going to have to adapt and survive if you do want to compete out there. And what's happened is that inquiry came in. It was for a TV wall mount install. And so that person must have went to ChatGPT. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, it's an AI platform that basically is like your little assistant. Whatever you want, it will figure it out. So this person must be heavily using it. So I would presume that he either used the voice prompt and spoke to that, which is quite freaky. If you've never done it, it will become your best friend. That when you actually press the chat with them, you can actually have a back and forth conversation with AI, which is quite freaky. But I think that was the pathway he would have went. He would have probably said, I want to get a TV wall mount. This is what I've got. This is the effect I want to achieve. I've got a sound bar. I've got a glow LED underneath it. I've got a 65-inch TV, slimline bracket, etc., and I need this cable and that cable behind it. So I presume AI would have then said, done the search. My electric company appeared on the search results. He's seen it, like the look of it, because I know a thing or two about marketing. And he then inquired, and it was a dead giveaway. It was AI. Now, there's ways around that, how you can make it look less AI. And that's where people drop the ball as well in regards to AI, like sending emails and stuff like that. You're not fooling anyone. The wave of AI is out there. Everybody knows about it. So if you try to craft an email for a prospect or a client or whatever, and it's blatant AI, they're all over it like a cheap suit. So you have to give it prompts that it doesn't come across as robotic or as AI, just natural and in your tonality. So this is the eye-opener for me. This is the start of it. Like, this is the first one that I've noticed that has come in with the GPT behind it. We've started way back in the day with word of mouth was most likely the way people rolled. Then it was on to Yellow Pages. Then it moved on to Google. And now we've got AI. And it's adapt or die. Now, the funny thing is people are going to panic and be like, oh, how do I get ranked on AI? Or how do I get AI? Like, how do I do SEO for ChatGPT? You can't do SEO for ChatGPT. Well, you can, but ChatGPT or any AI platform like Claude or ChatGPT, etc., they still have to scrape the internet. They still have to scrape the results from somewhere and find that information, because just like Google reward people on good user experience. So if you are giving someone a really good experience that they're searching for an electrician that does X, Y, and Z in that area, and they pop up and you say that you can solve X, Y, and Z, very easy user experience, even to the T of people clicking the call button or people clicking the inquiry form, Google registers all of that. So it's a good user experience. And like, that is a high ranking factor, is user experience. Everybody's focusing on keywords and stuffing shit onto the page. If it's full of gibberish and people can't read it or don't stick around because there's too much shit to be reading because it's keyword stuffed, they're not going to hang around. They're going to leave the page. Therefore, it's a bad user experience, and that gets de-ranked from Google. There is something I've done and I've figured out, and I'm not going to say I'm a marketing genius. It's something I've been doing with years. And because of that, I'm coming to the party with an invite, and it's something I've realized works really well. And it's just the way that people search, and it's something I've cracked. It's exciting. If you stop and think about like how quickly time has moved, say in the last 5 or 10 years with AI is only about 2 or 3 years old, really, but it's really starting to kick off now. People are even confused to what's real and what's not real. And my prediction is in about 5 years, people will just be talking into stuff, getting search results. They won't be actually typing it into search engines. It will most likely be spoken into a device, be it a phone, be it a laptop, anything that you've got that smart, even your smartwatch, like things are going that way of people are getting lazier. People want immediate results. So they're going to be shouting into their watch, I need an electrician in this suburb to do X. And you better pray and hope that you're ranking then, because otherwise you're going to start falling behind the pack. But it's just something to be mindful of. You have to structure things correctly to get seen. And it's very important you jump on this wagon now and you don't just piss around and wait and go, I'll just wait another 5 years till AI really takes off. Now is the time that you plant the seed and watch that grass grow. And then in time, in 3, 4, 5 years time, all that will combine together and you would have been doing the right stuff to get ranking. What you need to focus on now is that you're doing the correct things in your marketing and your website and all of that, that AI is registering it, it is picking it up, and you are following their guidelines, that they will be choosing you to be shown in that top search. Do it now. Have a play around with it. Search for something in your area with Google and it will show up and scrape an AI search. Use ChatGPT. Ask it for an electrician in such and such an area or a council district or whatnot. See who pops up. See what they're up to. This is the game that we're all playing now. And unless you get prepped now, you're going to start falling behind. So get onto it. Watch out for the robots. Wherever you listen to the podcast, please tick the stars. Also, send the link to anybody that's similar situation to you that you think can take value from the podcast. Check out the description for improving your marketing in 9 minutes. Catch you next week.